Hi, I'm Tim Tetzloff, Director of Conservation for Naples Zoo at Caribbean Gardens, and this beautiful historic botanical garden dates back to 1919.
But the garden founded here by Dr. Henry Nerling is not your typical formal garden with straight paths and ordered rows of plantings. Instead, Nerling enjoyed crafting a more organic, natural setting. Nearly a century later, many of his original specimens can still be seen growing in what is now the northern portion of the gardens. Strolling along the paths, you'll find historic markers for his various bamboos, pandanus, palms, numerous giant ficus trees, and others. After his death in 1929, Nerling's garden grew wild for over 20 years until a philanthropist came to Naples with a vision and his own style.
This beautiful avenue of royal palms was originally planted by Julius Fleischmann in the 1950s.
This is one of the few traditional garden designs you'll find. Along with building the elegant 3rd Street South shopping area in Naples, Fleischmann, in consultation with renowned Florida garden designer Conrad Pearson, restored Nerling's surviving plantings and expanded the gardens further south, including creating the lakes you see today. Fleischmann opened his showplace for all to enjoy in 1954 under the name Caribbean Gardens.
For decades, this iconic toucan pointed the way to the Caribbean Gardens. Today, she gets to enjoy living in the gardens she pointed to for all those years.
After Fleischmann passed away, my parents, zoo founders Lawrence and Nancy Jane Tetzloff, better known as Junglary and Safari Jane, were asked to steward the gardens. After finding a landscape architect who understood their vision of exotic animals living among the trees, the Tetzloffs were able to blend all their wild animals into the gardens with the removal of only a single pine tree. After more than 4 decades of stewarding the gardens and adding their own plantings, the Tetzloffs passed the baton to the private nonprofit Naples Zoo and its volunteer board of directors in 2005. Today, Naples Zoo at Caribbean Gardens is an award-winning nonprofit funded entirely by donors, visitors, and members. We're also an accredited arboretum, Collier County Historic Site, and member of the American Public Gardens Association. We invite you to visit our gardens and experience this living history. And don't forget, you can save on admission when you purchase your Naples Zoo tickets online. Be sure to like us on Facebook, and for more information, visit our website at napleszoo.org.